Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and today I want to review for you a new Halo figure from McFarlane. This is the Master Chief from Halo 4 from the box set that just came out recently. I'll give you a quick look at it right here. That's what the box set looks like. It's got the packaging, of course. There's packaging, there's always packaging, but it's actually good packaging, and that's why I pointed it out. It's got the nice artwork across the bottom that says Halo 4, and a nice big window with the 4 figures in there, and it's just a real decent package. It's pretty good. A lot of the times you don't get good packaging, and I'll give you an example of that when I review that item right there. But you can see there's some figures on the back that you can expect to see soon, and some other things. So that's the box set with those 4 figures. We're going to review each one individually, starting with Master Chief. So let's go ahead and get into this review. Again, this is the Halo 4 Master Chief, so it is completely different from all of the Master Chiefs we've gotten thus far. He stands at just about 5.5 inches tall. Standard paint job that you would expect from Mr. Tord McFarlane. It's a pretty nice figure overall. I won't say that it's perfect because there are some problems. I'll point those out, of course, because what would be the point of a review without those getting pointed out? It is, again, like I said, though, a really good figure. The sculpt is spot on. Paintwork is top notch. There's nice dry brushing throughout to give him kind of a battle damage look. And of course the pearlescent iridescent visor is back again with the figures. No problems there. Removable armor, same thing as we've seen before. Actually no, he doesn't have it, I don't think. I think his is glued on since it's Master Chief. We'll get to that with the other figure. Alright, let's talk accessories. Comes with a new assault rifle. Painted pretty well. It's got 4 different shades I think on it. And the sculpt is fantastic, so no complaints there. If you'll notice, I don't know if it's like this in the game or not, but there's no trigger guard, so even though he doesn't have a trigger finger, you can get the hand all the way in there. So that's a nice touch. Little trick to putting this in his hand: put it in backwards and rotate, and then you can adjust. But as you see, since there's no trigger guard, you can get his hand all the way in there, and he holds it perfectly fine, so that's very nice. You can also see that there is a peg hole there, and he comes with a peg. You can put that on his back like you would expect. He also has a peg hole in his thigh there, and in his thigh there, but of course you're not going to put the assault rifle there, so kind of useless on Master Chief, at least this version, unless we get some more weapons. So either way, there's his assault rifle. Let's talk articulation. The head on a ball joint, plenty range of motion. Of course, it's limited somewhat by the armor. Hopefully, in the game, the head isn't recessed quite so much inside the chest armor because it's going to cover his face up, and that's kind of weird. But it still has perfect rotation, so that's fine. Plenty of motion there. Shoulders are ball discs, just like the figures we've seen before from McFarlane. It is ratcheted. You can see the teeth, so to speak, right there, and you can hear them probably. So that's nice. It's nice and stiff, full rotation there. He's got the new shoulder armor. He's got the ball disc elbows that rotate at the bicep and the forearm and are ratcheted. So full range of motion there again. And then the same type of joint at the wrist. Again, it's ratcheted and all that good stuff. If you'll notice, he's got really nice sculpt work and paint work on the hand. He's got the little knuckle pieces everywhere except for the trigger finger. Just very nicely detailed. Really couldn't ask for more, I don't think. He's got the ball jointed torso like we saw with the Reach figures. Pretty good range of motion there. Not really going to complain about that. It's pretty good. I will complain about the sculpt overall. It makes him look a little hippie, I think. His hips are a little big. Narrow this way, which is okay, and they are going for more of a streamlined look. I just think the way that this is done, and maybe it's exactly how it is in the game, I can't say for sure, but it maybe looks like it might have lost a little bit of the overall shape in the production process. But I don't know, it might be perfectly fine, we'll see. But it's not bad, it's just something that kind of stood out to me. Looks a little bit weird. Anyway, the hip articulation is something else I want to complain about. I have to. I don't know if I can pop this off real quick. Yeah, see, standard old school Ninja Turtle style ball joint. If you know what I'm talking about from the 1980s, 1990s Ninja Turtle figures, it couldn't be any more basic. This has a little bit extra motion because the ball peg moves inside the socket. The Turtles didn't, but that's all the articulation we get in the hip. That's it. So it's very limited. You can't get any rotation out of the thigh. It's all one solid molded piece. So all you get is the articulation on the ball and the articulation from the peg. So that's as far forward as his leg goes right there. Not any dynamic poses coming out of this guy. It's kind of not so great. Of course, you can rotate his leg a little bit like that on the ball peg, but then the thigh is pointing in the wrong direction, and it's just not that great. So I'm kind of disappointed. Actually, I'm pretty disappointed in that hip articulation. It does look a little better. It hides a lot better, but you really lose a lot of posability and playability, so that's a problem. Same knee articulation as the Reach figures. It rotates in the thigh, and it has a ratcheted hinge. Same ankle articulation, same thing as the elbow and the wrist. Ball disc, ratcheted, rotates at top and bottom. And the toe joint is, I believe it's the same. Can't really see it. I'm pretty sure it's just a ball peg. I can't pop it off, but it's a ball peg, I'm pretty sure. And then it is kind of limited though, so you're not really going to get a whole lot out of it. If you look, it only goes about that far up, so there's almost no angle to it. It's kind of useless. Unfortunately, it does rotate, so that's decent. But the foot can rotate on the ankle anyway, so you don't really need that. So either way, it's there. You can probably make use out of it. It's not bad, it's just not the best. Overall, it's a great figure. I definitely recommend picking it up. You don't have to pick up this box set to get this figure. You're going to get him in the cryo tube. You're also going to get him in a single pack. And there's another box set coming out. So if you're not necessarily keen on getting this box set, you don't have to be in a hurry. There are more chances coming, and I'm sure there'll be even more after that batch of chances. So I do recommend it though, so either get it now or later, but eventually get it if you're a Halo fan. There he is, guys. That's the new Halo 4 Master Chief from McFarlane. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for some more videos, and in the meantime, keep collecting.